This is Project Kyle coming to you from Planet Booktube, and I'm here for my Booktubathon 2018. This year's Booktubathon is taking place from July 30th to August 5th, and is created by Ariel Berset and a few others. Given the fact that my channel is brand new, I was debating whether to jump in on this contest or not. But with only a few days to prepare, I just figured why not. So without further delay, let's do this! So the first prompt is, let a coin toss decide your first read. For this prompt, I will either be reading Captain Underpants or Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets. Heads, we do Captain Underpants. Tails, and we do Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets. Let's do this. Heads, Captain Underpants it is. Our next prompt. Read a book about something you want to do. I had to give a lot of thought to this one because that was a little bit out there. However, after much consideration, I decided to go with Zenith. No, I've never really wanted to be a space pirate, but anyone who knows me knows that I've always wanted to explore space. The book is over 500 pages, so I'll probably be listening to this one on Audible. The one I've been waiting for. A book-to-movie adaptation. Well, I had to give a lot of thought to this as well. However, I decided to go with my childhood, and for this, I will be reading Space Jam. This movie changed my life as a kid, and I am excited to find out how the book edition of this plays into how the movie was. The next prompt, a book with green on the cover. For this, I've decided to review H2O by Virginia Bergen. It's a post-apocalyptic novel about rain that carries a disease that gets into humanity's water supply. It seems intense, and I'm very interested to see how this book goes, so I will be putting this one on my list. The next prompt, read a book while wearing a hat. I had to give a lot of thought to this. In fact, I brought both hats up here that I've been debating over because I couldn't decide. But right now, I'd have to say that I've decided on the perfect hat. And we're going to go with this beautiful thing right here. And the book that I will be reading with this hat will be Runaway Rails by E.A. Catania. The next prompt, a book with a beautiful spine. For this one, I've decided to go with When Stars Burn Out by Anna Vera. I've always been a huge sci-fi fan, and this is one book I personally have wanted to read for a long time. And finally, read 7 books. This will be only if I manage to read all the other books on my list before the time runs out. And I am a slow reader, which is part of the reason why I picked a few kids' books in my mix. But if I do manage to get all this done and there's still some time left, I'm going to read Unearthed by Amy Kubman. From what I've seen in the description, this book seems to have it all. Adventure, sci-fi, action, and a good cast of characters. I was going to put this one on my list, however, I'm personally waiting for the paperback version to come out. I like hardbacks, but I don't like the way that they feel when I'm reading them, which is why I prefer to go with paperbacks, and the paperback version won't be released until December, unfortunately. But if I manage to get all of this done, I will just suck it up and buy the hardback edition. And we're done! To all my fellow booktubers who are participating in this year's Booktubathon, I wish you all the best. Let's get reading, shall we? On that note, this is Project Kyle signing off. Farewell.